Hey guys, I just wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I'm gonna be talking today about some good tips, really good tips that are gonna help you get the job that you really want, the dream job in the San Francisco Bay Area, so you can start stepping it up a notch and make more money. After you finish watching this video, you should check out my other video which is related to this, my 8 tips for buying a house in the Bay Area in 2019. There are tons of big corporations, big jobs, and big money that are from the Bay Area that are here. Bank of America, Boudin Bakery, Cisco Systems, Ghirardelli, Gap. I think even Rice-A-Roni might be from here. So give it a shot. Number 1. So in this first suggestion, you're gonna have to get your parents to really start getting their act together. If they're a CEO of a big corporation, why can't they just get you the job? You know, if your mom or dad are retired, have them get back into the workforce, work their way up, become a CEO, and they can help you get into the company that way. Instead of pushing yourself hard, why don't you push them hard? One of the best things about pushing them is showing your managerial potential. Here's number 2. Another suggestion is, if you can't find a job, just go back to school. It's gonna put you into debt and things like that, but go back to school, get a degree, come back to work, put you in a little more debt, make some more money. And then if you still don't get the job, just go back to school again. I've got my bachelor's, I've got my master's, I've got a PhD, doctorate, know a couple doctors, FDA, CIA, FBA, FBI, KFC, Live 105, what? I've got it all. But make sure you actually get the job, because if you don't, pretty soon you're gonna have more diplomas than you'll have wall space to put them on. Am I right? 3, okay? You know, with number 3 here, this is a real big one. All employers are looking for experience. So if you're fresh out of college, 22, 23, 24 years old, you're gonna need to have some experience. Most employers require at least 20, 25, 30 years of experience. So all you have to do is, you could, you know, so in the first 22 to 24 years of your life, make sure to accrue some experience. You know, at least 30, 32 years worth. Give it your best shot. Why don't we get into number 4 now? Another big factor on getting a good job in the Bay Area, is making sure that you have confidence. You walk into that interview and you are ready to roll. You're gonna get that job before you even walk in the door. I'm the best at everything. And I feel like the way you perceive yourself, looking in, is the first step of getting these people to perceive you the way you want. So, you know, some little things like squinting your eyes like someone's just flashed some floodlights in your eyes, okay? And then maybe just some, you know, collar, tie readjustments, maybe some pretentious clearing of the throat. Yes, well, I do have the answer for that, sir. 5. Another tip is it really helps to use big words. Words with a lot of syllables, a lot of consonants right in a row. Look for words that have 3 R's in a row. I tricked you can't find them, but things like therefore, ergo, and etc. Use those kind of words, and then your employer, your future employer, is gonna look at you with a new heightened sense of confidence in you because you speak with such highly educated words. Number 6, this is a trick of the trade, secret not many people know about. If you go and you look for jobs that only are taking 1 application, or the first application in gets the job no matter what. If you think about it, it's not that hard. I mean, think about it seriously. If you just walk by every job that you've ever wanted, and you walk by and you right when the Wall Street ticker's about to go off, you walk in, ask the secretary if they've opened up job applications. If they have, fill it out, turn it in, you got the job. Boom. How hard is that? It's not hard at all. Like, look at me, for example. I only walked 44 miles before I was able to find a job. Trust me, confidence. Lucky number 7. Here's the fun part, guys and gals, sorry. When you're ready to start job hunting, you've put in resumes, you're starting to get callbacks, you're gonna need to head down to the clothing store. Ross, Macy's, JCPenney, Joseph A. Bank, Men's Warehouse, and you're gonna get yourself a suit. A really classy, classic, 2 different words, that's gonna make you look presentable, make you look professional, dedicated, and willing to spend the next 30 years of your life serving this company so that they can make more money. Just get yourself a nice suit, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, somewhere in there, okay? 8, the big one that I know is angering a lot of people getting these jobs, these big jobs in the Bay Area, aren't from the Bay Area. So there's a little bit of a problem here, because the people in the Bay Area are getting pushed out and having to move out to the valley. Doesn't make much sense to me. Let's think about this for a second. What do you have to do? If people from different parts of the United States are getting jobs here in the Bay Area, move out of town. Move out of the Bay Area. Move. Say it with me. Say it. Move out of the Bay Area. What do you have to do? Move, 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 move out of the Bay Area. Once you're there, with your residence being out of state, apply. Boom, I bet you get a call back the next day. Would you look at that. So if you get a call back and you've moved out of state, all you have to do is now move back to the Bay Area. What do you have to do? Move, move, move. Move back to the Bay Area, get a house. Go check out my How to Buy a House in the Bay Area in 2019 video. Number 9. When we're talking about the resume here, it's really not that big of a deal. It's important that it's on good paper, it has a good font, and that everything's presented on one page. But when was the last time you heard your employer actually fact check these things? Doesn't happen too often, I don't think, So what would be wrong with putting down that you worked for NASA when in fact you worked for Nassau Tires? Or, you went to Stanford instead of Samford? No one's gonna know. No one's gonna check. Put your best foot forward. Start ahead of the game, and buff up that resume a little bit. It's gonna pay off in the end. And if you used a good font like Times New Roman and great paper, do you think they're really gonna go out of their way to check to see if you worked at Google instead of Gobble? Come on. 10 years of experience, 10 months of experience. Who cares? Just put the longer one down. Not bilingual, not multilingual. You only speak English? Just write down a couple different languages that are kind of hard to detect. Simple solution. The chances of them fact checking on this one, pretty slim too, okay? What are the chances that the interview panel is gonna know Swahili or Icelandic? I'd write down a few, okay? Google Translate does everything. Let's be real. If you actually need to have a conversation with someone that's not speaking English, you just go on Google Translate. Have a conversation. It might take a little bit longer, but, it'll work. One more bonus. This is for everyone that stuck around this long, okay? Change your identity. Go into the interview with long hair and a mustache. You don't get the job? Go into Quick Cuts, cut your hair, shave your face, put in some green contacts. You're a different person, different name. There's no way they're gonna catch you. Okay, get out there and get one of those jobs. And when you do, shoot me an email. We'll go out for a drink on you. So now that you have all these tips that I've given you, I want you to go out there into the real world and I want you to try them. And if anyone gives you any kickback, tell them Darthler sent you. Don't forget, like and subscribe.